What's happening, man? Mm, I have to, hey, St. Cal, make sure you do a battery check. Make sure you do a battery check. Man, I am towed up, man. Towed up. Them little punk ass burpees. Got my body in rehab. I'm in rehab right now. Undisclosed location. Now, what's going on with y'all, man? How was y'all day? Pulse Master was saying, hell yeah, I'm still sore. Hell yeah, I'm still sore. I realized real quick I bit off more than I could chew. I got to trying to strike a deal. What's up, Davey? Davey Johnson. Man, it's late night. I got one blunt left. And I'm gonna make him do what him do. Got one blunt. Oh, that's like two. That's some good shit too. I got a nugget in there. Ooh, you lost 40 on the game. Damn, I still gotta pay up. So I forgot. Damn, I still owe a couple of dubs out there somewhere. Yeah, I owe a couple of dubs out there. I'm gonna have to pay up. It's gonna be some henchmen in my inbox for that issue. Hey GT man, it was yo 50. I don't know 50 enough of. I owed 50. Shit, I owed 50. I paid that up. I paid that up. I was trying to get paid in bud. I was trying to get paid in bud. It just didn't work out that way. What's up with Boss Master though, man? Look, we gonna have. Let me see if some juice on this phone. Boom. Oh, that's C type. We gonna see how. We gonna see how. Oh, that's an iPhone. We're screwed. Yeah, we're screwed. He says 30 on Grand and Marysville. Ah, shit, I wish I would. That's the intersection. That's the intersection. You trying to have me doing an electric boogaloo in the intersection? No, man. Yeah, that phone is dead. That phone is dead. That'd be dope, man. I need to go get a charger then. I need to get a charger so we could do some late night call ins. Mm, 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 mm. Man, shut up and roll of wood for me. Mm, 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 mm. That's good money. That's good money, Sin Cal. Sin Cal said, "No man left alone. One do burpees, we all do burpees." Shit, I respect them, but shit, it hurt, don't it? That shit hurt. Hell no. St. Cal did some GP burpees. Whew. Man, the shots in the other room, man. There's a lot of air in this motherfucker. Shit. GT, man, you from the hood? GT said, "On Grand in front of Rainbow." Wait a minute. Now you old school because you said Rainbow. Wait, not Rainbow across the street. Yep. Hey man, I went back and I watched that live. I watched that live from earlier. Man, that shit was funny as shit. You gotta be able to laugh at yourself sometimes. I swear. You gotta be able to laugh at yourself. I watched that live from earlier and I was dying. I was dying. That shit was funny as fuck. Niggas was like, where the fuck did he get a oxygen machine from? Where you get an oxygen machine from? This nigga got some milk. Like this nigga got some milk. Rainbow Market the spot, but the OGs kick it right behind Rainbow Market. I be going to that barbecue spot. Hell yeah, I needed some milk. Go to jail for the Jerry's. Jimmy's more the spot now. Jimmy's more the spot now because more youngsters hang out up there. Like, like Jimmy's don't make no sense. Like hanging out, no. Tories is cool. Tories is cool, but Doasties first. Doasties first. I stood in line for some Doasties. I was stood in line for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes. They hooked me up. I got double everything for $20. Man, I don't fucking with no. I ain't fucking with Jimmy's no more. I learned my lesson. In 2016, when I was in 2016, Jimmy's Fish, the red snapper and all that was smacking in 2016. I go to jail, come back. That shit tastes like fried air. Like by the time you bite through the bread and shit to the fish, that shit be gummy. Oh, I farted. Merced 209. What's happening, man? El Rizze. If you ain't got no weed, Poppy, go back to sleep. Go dormida. Dormido. Favorite taco truck. Man, I think I robbed that taco truck. That one on for one by Campbell Soup. Man, I robbed that motherfucker when I was a kid. It's always a pleasure to have 1738 Poppy come through. 1738. Poppy, you might really be funny. He might really got jokes. He might really roast some people on here. Hey, Irving, you didn't hear nothing. You didn't hear nothing. I thought it was loud though. I thought it had all the acoustics. All the acoustics. Shout out El Ray. Man, you know we was kids. We used to wait for the semi truck to come to the side of Safeway or Lucky's or something. As soon as the truck driver, the soda truck dude go in the store to get the store to sign the little clipboard. Man, that motherfucker sliding door was getting open and he was getting removed for hella sodas. And then the one in Northgate, it was a field behind the store. So when he come back, he just see hella bodies running through the field with hella sodas. One time they set us up though. We thought we was doing something right. Park the truck, go inside. The motherfuckers was watching us. I know they was. They had to because we had done it too many times. Man, we go there, open up the door. There was nothing in there. There was nothing in there. What's up with Drew? Man, we late night, man. I had to recuperate from them burpees. I had to recuperate. It was all bad. All right, so since it's 10 of us, I guess I'll share the news with y'all. 10 of y'all. This morning, I got an interview with X Rated. This morning. So I have a pencil right here. I was supposed to, let me see my moderators. Send Cal. I need 4 questions from you And end zone, I need 4 questions from you, and I'll take 2 from everybody else. That the question is to ask X-rated. Questions to ask X-rated. I got I got that one video I dropped, but now it's official. and and I'm gonna have them call in on some of the live shows, not just one time. Not just one time. I'm gonna have them call in, frequent, or I call him. Then I got the Bat Mason interview coming up. Bat Mason. I got Entrepreneur. Then I got some famous shit jumping off. Dirty Nation moving. But tomorrow's a big. Actually, is it after 12? Well, if it's after 12, tomorrow, big day. How do you feel you were being portrayed during your case? That's a good start. How do you feel you were portrayed during case? Because I'm going to tell you something. I talked to X-Rated for like 2 hours straight. And I learned hella shit that nobody knows. How do you feel? I learned hella shit that nobody knows. That's what's up, GT, on everything. I need some more questions. Did you run into any artists? Entrepreneur. That's a nigga trying to start a business. Entrepreneur. Hold on, let me get that question. Did you run into any artists in a joint? Did you run into some of these questions, right? When we're live with X-Rated, y'all gonna be able to ask again. Did you run into any artists locked up that she thought had talent that you thought had talent? I'm pretty sure he did though, because he put a lot of people on. Dizzle, man, was had it. Some of these questions, like I could tell you just right straight up now. Why'd you end up with it in the PCR? High profile case. And he kept on running into situations everywhere he went because people was hating. Period. What's up with J Matt? I don't know. What's up with Jesse Scott? Jesse Scott, he used to be the shit. Him and Bowlegs and Dre D. Yeah, hey Herb. So I'm about to have this interview with X-Rated. I'm not gonna drop it, but I'm gonna do it today. Or start first of many. And then he gonna start calling in on the live. Actually, he's not calling in. I'm gonna call him. Let's see. How you come upon obtaining a record that was once Mac Dre's? How did you get a record that was once Mac Dre's. Ooh, C. Smith, I owe you $10 too. $10. Yeah, you're gonna have to send that cash out. Damn it. All right, Droops. You ain't got one question before you go? Give me one question for you. Nah. Hey, Poppy. Nah, didn't nobody get mad at me for doing that Savage interview. Why get mad at me for doing that? I'm gonna tell you why. Let me open your eyes. Savage did 23 what? Do you think do you think do you think Def was looking worried about if Savage was an SNY or not? Do you think he was worried about that? Nah. And then on top of that, do you think Big Herc would be worried about if somebody was SNY or not? Do you think Big he would if he was, he would have stopped the interview when Wes Watson said I was in Mill Creek? He would have stopped the interview right there if he was concerned about that. From a journalist perspective, journalists ain't giving a fuck. I'm not a prison channel. I'm not a prison channel. Fuck that shit. I'm not a prison channel and haven't been a prison channel. Hey, Poppy, I don't know if you heard of X Rated, but if you have, what question would you have me ask? How does he feel about gangbanging? He told me how he felt about gangbanging too. All right, Drew. Man, that shirt is $25. So you send me 15 and I send you one. Danielle, you always get no 1090. You gonna give 1090. No, we gonna give him no wiggle room. You come in getting on him. Oh, he got shot. For real? That's how he feels about these channels. None in Pacific. How do you feel about these channels? Hold on. Saying Cal didn't do no battery check. We almost made a boo boo. We almost made a doo doo. I find it hard to believe he got popped. I find it hard to believe he got popped at it. Cause Danielle, if you ain't, I'm pretty sure I'm not sure if it's Danielle, but it's somebody. Every time they come on, they be like, "Fuck 1090." Danielle Dilly. Dilly Dilly. Dilly Dilly. I ain't gonna lie. If we find out that it's true, that Danielle's word is Dilly Dilly. Hey, Herb. Dilly Dilly. You don't remember that? Hey, you don't remember that Bud Light commercial where they was in like the old days? They was in like the Stone Age days where they had the castles and shit. They used to be like, "Is that a Bud Light?" He'd be like, "Can I have a Bud Light?" And the dude goes, "Dilly dilly, dilly dilly." It's a tired community. Shit, look at me. I'm in a robe. I'm in a robe after a long day of hard work. All right, so do you feel like people or the police is out to get you to the hey, uh I'm gonna just say Sin Cal. I'm gonna say that kind of one is obvious. Like I think it's obvious people out to get him. Let me tell y'all this. He has a he can't come to Sacramento, right? He can't come to Sacramento because there's like 8 people with restraining orders against him. And he has to be 35 miles away from him. So at any given point in any part of Sacramento, he's subject to be around one of them people he got that got restraining orders against him. So he got to tread lightly when or if he ever comes around Sacramento. I've been to Clear Lake a few times. Hell no, I'm not going for the 49ers. Kansas City. I want to see light skin run circles around the 49ers. Dilly dilly. The castles. Hey, Irvin remembered. Irvin remembered. Let me see if I miss some. How that's what's up. What's up with the 10? I posted it. How you feel that, baby? You should do a song with X rated. Man, we talked about music. I guarantee, I guarantee if he heard me too, he gonna be like, bro, that is like the dope that's some dope shit. He said you got the icy hot. Black 666, what's happening? Hey, I go to Clear Lake all the time, C. Smith. I'm talking about like I go fishing and catch them monsters. So hell yeah. All right, dilly dilly, dilly dilly. Everybody give Danielle a dilly dilly. Dilly dilly. They say it's good. It's all out here. I fuck with Bo. I used to live down the street from him. I used to eat his mama pies. His both his two. He got a little brother named Jeremiah. That's my folks. He had a little brother named Alan. That was my folks. He got a brother named Drew Rue. That's my folks. He got a brother named Miko. I don't really know Miko like that. He older than me. Uh, then I was locked up with Sibo in 1998 in Tracy when he got locked up for when he got violated for being in Cincinnati and he came through Tracy. Me and him was in Tracy at the same time. Man, look, Sibo got a job. Came into reception. He had a job like the first day. As soon as he came in, the next morning he was already in the kitchen. Yep. Man, I've been around a lot of legends, a lot of Sacramento legends. Hell yeah, it's better to just try to name one. Try to name a Sacramento legend I ain't been around. It's probably easier to do that. Hollow Tip, man, Hollow Tip been around for a long time. I just never got into any of his music. Brother Lynch, legend. I fuck with Brother Lynch, indeed. Not no more, but back in the '90s, yeah. Nigga nuts and guts all over my chest and stomach, running to the back with my back on the lot. Twist me up a sack on the back of the garden block. Kicking like a maniac. The nigga the brain he got. Sicker than sick when the chicks in progress. Nigga, this is real deal shit. It's not about crip or blood. It's about payback that family love. So nigga, not fuck your whole shit. Them baby rates. So nigga, get out my fucking face. If I was really banging niggas to know, cause I had that whole set looking like LA when the earthquake hit, nigga, fucking with my shit. Uh, I never got into I never got into Sugar Wolf like that. Like I can't name one Sugar Wolf song or one Doobie song. Like I wouldn't know him if he started bussing. I wouldn't be able to say, "Ooh, that's Doobie." I wouldn't be able to do that. Baby nuts and guts all over my chest and stomach. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. I was a dead man walking. They say so every night I hit the K and spoke up, looked the AK up until come day. Anyway, hey, yeah, man. So I came in and do this live. I only got 5 questions from y'all, so I'm gonna have to freestyle. I'm gonna have to freestyle. It's gonna be a big interview, though. Big interview. Ask him why he think he got stabbed. His My Thing album. How hard was it to produce in the pen? Well, I don't think he was producing. I think he was recording and he had producers that produced the stuff he recorded. That's what I think. So I'll say, how hard was it to record in prison? Damn, I never noticed how brown my eyes is. Look at my eyes. The motherfuckers is hella brown. So I'm gonna ask him. So when I interview him, I'm gonna break it down into like questions. Like I'm gonna have like what it felt like being on the run because he was on the run for a minute too. Differences between the line and S and Y yards. S and Y yard differences. Tay Rafford, what's happening, man? Asking about being locked up with Mac Dre. Yep, Dan the man. Well, GT, what do you mean? Nah, I didn't. I never knew how brown my eyes was. I swear I didn't. Look, the motherfuckers is brown. My eyes is the same color as my skin. That shit is crazy. He states that in Sacramento jail, he had some things in his reach, such as food. How did it change once he got moved to a different location? Hmm. I I'm gonna say Sincal. I'm gonna say it increased when he got to the pen. When he got to the pen, he probably got to reach a whole lot more. That was a lot. That's a big ass question to write. I'm just being honest. That's a lot of words. But I can say what's the first difference you learned when you got moved from the county jail? Like the impact. East African yippity. Hey, he said, Dan the man, you say you seen the clip of X Rated getting stabbed by Northern Riders, right? At Pleasant Valley. And so did everybody else. But do you know why it happened? Do you know why it happened? And then if you knew that it happened behind what it was over, like if you knew it boiled down to hate and pressure moves, pressure tactics, bully tactics, if you knew that that's what it boiled down to, and they was willing to stab him over it, like all the he told all that came after that. But if you knew that it all boiled down to like some hate or some greed or some pressure tactics or something like that, would you still condemn that man? Would you still condemn that man, or would you be like, shit, five motherfuckers came at you and lit you up, and you fucked one of them up and did the crip walk when you left? Shit, if it wasn't X-rated, if that was just a regular nigga, nigga would have been like, nigga, salute, shit, five people, and you did the crip walk, bus on, salute. Man, five Mexicans stabbed him, right? Like 7 times or something like that on the yard. But this nigga fought to the last. This nigga never went down. This nigga fought to the last motherfucking last Mexican was standing. That nigga, when they cuffed him up, this nigga did the crip walk. Nigga stabbed up. Now, if anybody else did that shit, that's some gangster shit. But they talk cause business is business. Like in the pen, when we get into it with Mexicans, when blacks get into it, Mexicans is often business, not personal, just business. So if you look at it from that aspect, and then how his performance and all that shit, nigga, kudos. Nigga, five people. See the difference between the SNY and the main line is that on the main line, if five Mexicans was getting on a black, you gonna see every nigga around activate. That's the difference between SNY and GP. In the main line, if X would have been getting attacked by Mexicans, it'd have been a full scale melee. Full scale. But on the SNY, it's like every man for himself. Like you in or you out. He fought back with no knife. Yeah. So I can't. So like I say, I'm not. I ain't here to persecute or vindicate or persecute nobody. Especially, I'm gonna call it for what it is. And like I say, from a journalistic standpoint, Dirty a journalist now. Dirty, Dirty here to get the facts. Dirty here to get the facts and the weed. Hey, you know it's real. I'm looking through the ashtray. I got a $40 every 2 day habit. I got a $40 every 2 day habit. Not Vlad TV style. Definitely not Vlad. Battery chat. Oh, we good to go. Jedediah Vang. That's the Hmong folks. So my Hmong peoples. I'm gonna tell you something. You like, Dad, how you know I'm Hmong? Vang, Yang, Hang, Hong, Heard, Hmong name. Men is like say lead, say turn, say child, say fan. Laos, Laos names have like 4 syllables. Nah, for real, we grew up around hella Asians. Hella Asians. All right, man. Good night, man. Good looking on stopping through. Got a big day ahead, man. I ain't going live early because I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be busy. Jimmy. Who's that? GT, you know your little history. Jimmy really did pop the police. The police chased him, right? The police was chasing. Is this the one over there by 47? Police was chasing Jimmy, the Asian kid. As soon as the police hopped the fence behind him, he popped him. Bam! So he picture this. He running. He hit the fence. He running, hit another fence. The police come behind him. The police hit the fence. Police come behind him, try to hit the next one. When he came over the fence, Jimmy was already ready for him. Pow! Killed the police at 15. Yep, right off 44th. I was in the pen already. I was in Folsom, but it was like breaking news though. Like breaking news. He says a good day to do something like that. He'd be back one day. The Asians got to be about it. If not, everybody will feed. They got shit. At any given time, the Southsiders will try a power move on the Asians. At any given time, they more mess with blacks though. They more fuck with the blacks. Amazing being, because some of the Asians is gang members, and the Asian gang members, more identify with the black culture than they do their own. They listen to rap music. They listen to rap music. And then the Samoans and all the Usos and shit, they close to blacks too. So it's always gonna be ties with the black in the other car for sure. I remember one time in Tracy, the others came to some blacks and asked for support because the white boys was about to try to take off on the Asians, and it was blacks that was like, shit. If they start to get on the Asians, I'm getting on them. I'm getting on the white boys. Fuck it. If they get on the Asians, we getting in it basically. So in some cases, there just may be strong enough ties to pull something like that off. But there was people that had like a better mind frame, a better thought about it. That was like, nah, that's between the Asians and the white boys. Because at the same time, the Asians wasn't feeding nobody like that for them to go out and sacrifice themselves and ride with the Asians like that in that case. Can an ex Northerner ride with the other car? Uh, I don't really know what you mean by ex Northerner. I don't really know I've never. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like if you drop out, are you an ex Northerner? Um, if you just got older, maybe you could be an ex Northerner. Like give your life to God, then maybe you could be an ex Northerner. So let's just say let's go with the you gave your life to God. You was a northerner, you gave your life to God and went to church, and then and you come home and you preaching, and all of a sudden you mess up and you go back to the pen and you're ex northerner. Who would you roll with? Well, you roll with the Christians. You roll with the Christians. Uh I don't know. I've never met an ex Northerner. I don't know how to. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. That was a good question. I couldn't. You know me. I'm gonna rack my brain if I got it up here. Like I know a lot of people and a lot of things, but sometimes I get asked a question and it might stump me, and that one kind of stumped me. Like an ex northerner because it's possible if you give up the title of being a northerner and you become like just a regular Mexican from Northern California, you might can pull that off and be part of the other car. You might can pull that off. Like if you might say you Guatemalan or something, or you might say you Guamese. Or I don't know, but you could. It's possible. It's possible ex northerner that is a regular person now is what is an ex northerner? Ex northerner is a regular Mexican because he's not because nobody's gonna know he was an ex northerner. They're not even gonna know he was an ex northerner. They're just gonna see a Mexican from Northern California because he dressed a little different. So therefore, he probably can pull that off. He's hitting the line and he's a regular person. You ever see a black other? Man, I seen hella black others. Hello. And everything remains the same. Well, especially when I was younger, we see a black that's part of another race. Like I seen a black that was running damn near white. I seen a black that was running damn near white from Placerville. From Placerville. This nigga here in Tracy, when this nigga hit the yard, he was with the white boys. But he grew up with all them white boys. Like he was like the only nigga in the high school. Grew up with them white boys in Placerville. So when he hit Tracy reception, he's around his homeboys, which is all white boys. There wasn't no other blacks. So inside, inside, he felt like whenever he came around the blacks, he felt like he was an outcast. Like he couldn't talk nigga. He couldn't talk nigga. So therefore, when he get around his white boys, his white partners, then he in his comfort zone and he was just as goofy. He was just as goofy. He did all the sex playing jokes that the white boys were doing with each other. He did all that shit. I was like, man, you really like a black white boy. You really like a black white boy. And then I seen him at Thunder Valley. I seen him at the casino. He cool peoples. He was just a little small. He had lost a lot of weight. They good peoples. He might be. You probably know him. Everybody know this person I'm talking about. Everybody. He played football too. He was like the football star in Placerville. I seen a Samoan Northerner go up and decide to roll with his race. I know a Samoan Northerner. I know a Samoan Northerner, and that's my partner too. Is the person that you talking about? Does his name start with a C? And is he from Frisco, Mission? Give an example of a sex playing joke. I'll just tell you the story. The older homie D Hunt used to be like, back in the day they used to be like D's. Whoop de whoop de whoop D's. Be like, they'd be like, what time is your phone call? What time you want these? That's a sex playing joke. Nigga be like, nigga, what nigga, let me get a suit. Nigga be like, yeah, let me get these. What's these? These nuts. That was sex playing. That's sex playing right there. All them these nuts jokes. That's sex playing. I heard of black skinheads though. I really did. But I ain't find nothing online in regards to like black skinheads other than some shit from like the 1800s or something like that. It used to be like, Dwight. Be like, Dwight who? Dwight shit around your mouth. Before the who said I was the other, bro? It's some other spec. East African Yimiti. Hey, look. East African. Bam. Y'all see that? You see the microphone? I'm trying to show you these little headphones. Headphone joints. I don't know that. Man, appreciate you. Shout out East African Yipity. He the one got this. He looked out. He got the whole like streaming set. That's why I had to step it up. I had to step it up. Step up the interviews with some celebrities and things. Celebrities and things. GD. I just got to get the box. It's like a little receiver box. I gotta get. Then once I get that, I'm gonna go to pawn shop and get it. Once I get that, I'll be official business. Official business. But shit, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna be having people coming through on my setup. Fuck that. I meet you at the park. Oh yeah. Yeah, cause I ain't got enough. I ain't got enough. I'm not necessarily gonna use all the questions that I wrote down, but the ones that pertain to like where we going with the conversation, I'm definitely gonna ask. So Yimity, like what questions you got? You supposed to have the music questions. Uh, uh, uh. What about the rest? What do you say? Look clean. There's a mixed bag. What you mean? The rest of the questions? Favorite collab was with. That's a good one. I want to ask some questions ain't nobody else asked. Favorite collab. Hey, GT, big as in weight. I don't know what you're talking about, GT. You must be talking about somebody else. GT other than had hella shots. I'm trying to follow GT. I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost, man. He said you come to a show in the East Bay, you getting it kicked in. Somewhere, some white dude saying that yeah, one of these niggers come here, they're gonna get their face kicked in. What made him straighten up in prison so he could come home? That's a good one. What made him? I know he found Allah though. Straighten up to come home. We had a riot at my junior high in summer school, 1991, I think, 1 to 2. No, yeah, 91 and 92, seventh to eighth grade. We had a riot on the last day of school in Rio Linda with the white boy came to school with a swastika shirt. That kicked it off. Huh. All right, man. So check me out. I got enough questions. It's late night. It's late night, early morning. So I will holler at y'all tomorrow. And tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, we're gonna have X-Ray to call in for the first time because we're gonna try to have him exclusively calling in to the Dirty Nation. Like as a regular thing, the same way Herb Dizzle call in every time. I'm trying to get X to call in like that because like if I gotta be the first one to understand and know the truth and boil it down and own up and look at it from a man to man standpoint, man, and let this so be it. So be it. But I know stuff everybody don't know. I didn't see paperwork and shit now, so it's like it's for me. It's official, man. Ain't nobody influencing how I feel, so it's official. Like I seen paperwork and I know bullshit. I know foul shit, and that's what's going on. But hopefully, we let X-Ray to tell his side of the story on everything. All right, then. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Dirty weather. Go.